Now we're going to read on Sam Cooke. This is again part of my October series, and I think it would be number 8. I could be wrong, but I'll make sure I put the right one up once I upload this. Okay, Sam Cooke. Show us who murdered Sam Cooke. Who actually murdered Sam Cooke? If you don't know who Sam Cooke is, I will put a link in the description box. It might take me a moment or two. Once I get these uploaded, then I can add links in and all of that, because it takes so long to get these videos up. So I want to focus on Sam Cooke. He was a very well-known singer in the 1950s. Wonderful singer. And I was always told that he was murdered by his girlfriend, but I don't know. So let's just ask the cards. Who killed Sam Cooke and why? Who killed Sam Cooke and why? Well, there's the tower. It happened suddenly, and it was devastating, quick. This is the card of the father, the husband, the emperor, established older male. Oppression, the 10 of Wands. And fame, also hope, in the star. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of rage. I'm feeling with the 10 of Wands and the tower. And here we have him being well known. I'm getting people were very, very jealous of him here, and his fame played a part in that. Okay. Here we have the Chariot. That's under the tower. Oof. More than one person involved. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles going under the Emperor. And this is Earth. This is money. This is... I think also, like, I'm getting like the word that enablers, the record company, people that would assist him to earn. Here is the 9 of Cups. This is about pleasure. We're talking drink, we're talking sex, we're talking pleasure. And we get the 9, or I'm sorry, we get the 10 of Wands. It's highly charged. So I am getting a sense of jealousy, wherein other maybe physical relationships were concerned. And again, a card of fame, the card of success. And I think it's about, because when you are that famous, you draw people to you. And I think the temptation, because you meet so many people, and so many people are yes people. I feel like he was also highly charismatic, attractive. I'm feeling like that Ten of Wands isn't just oppressive, but it's also the like sex appeal. Up with that fame. But it's also his undoing. I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm just reading what's in the cards. I'm not trying to let any preconceived idea, but I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. This is some kind of a confinement. Someone feeling confinement and just wanting to be free. Breaking free of this cycle of jealousy and intensity. It's very intense. Spotlight, fame. Seven of Wands. This is defense. I feel like he had to defend himself from people even working with him in the industry. There's a defensive position here. I'm sure to do what he wanted to do. I'm sure there's a lot of pressure for him to conform or to make music the way they wanted him to. But also, I'm getting jealousy again. Jealousy of his ability to sing and earn money, his looks. And they're wanting to, there's some desire to, yeah, again, there's a real strong sense here vertically about someone wanting to contain or to constrain him, or someone feeling constrained and wanting to break free of this. Maybe, you know, not willing or wanting to be committed to one person, or because there was so much opportunity that it was oppressive, I feel like, to maybe to Sam here, to limit himself. So he's under a lot of pressure. I think a coping mechanism was the drink and sex. But the problem was, I see that he really tended to gravitate toward drama with this Ten of Wands. And I don't know if he also picked people that had a tendency to pick people that were unavailable by well, let me just carry on. Here's Justice. And here's the King of Cups. Finally, we get a court card. Well, I feel like that's Sam. It could also be a man that, if it isn't Sam, it would be his killer. Potentially. I think it's Sam, though. Here's success. Global success and fame attached to this King of Cups. And I think it's Sam because I know basically that he had a bit of a problem with drinking. And I can feel more emotive energy, that water energy. And even though his life ended, he died being successful. But there, I'm being shown that there was a problem regulating pleasure because of pressure, of stress to, I feel like, perform or do as his agreements contractually, legally binding stuff put him under a lot of pressure. And I just feel like his coping mechanism, not unlike a lot of people, was drink and sex. Pleasure. That was his outlet. But also, I think at the end of the day, what brought about his demise. He ends up in a defensive position. And I don't know, also, this emperor could also be another man that, not that he was with another man. Nothing wrong with that. I don't care. But what I'm talking about is I'm getting a husband. Maybe. And I kind of got that here too with the unavailable, when I made the unavailable comment. In the back of my mind I was thinking, was he going for some married woman? I think he did. This could be somebody that was also well known. Maybe even somebody he worked with or had a link with that confronted him. I wonder. Well, we do get a King of Swords, so I'm seeing another court card. The Emperor is not a court card, okay? It is a major arcana, all right? There's the difference. So I'm feeling this court card of the King of Swords could be that king of, that emperor, sorry. Then we see this man leaving. He leaves. He abandons the life he had. I'm thinking that's his killer. I think there was a man that killed him. Yeah, this was something that was planned. This was a premeditated plan put into action. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. This was a plan this man had. And then he left after. He left the area, went somewhere else, lived a different life afterward. I believe there was a man involved in Sam Cooke's death. I believed that it involves jealousy. I believe he may have been messing around with somebody's lady that was not available, and somebody had him killed. And I believe Sam tended to gravitate toward the women that weren't available. This is for entertainment purposes only and all alleged, but it kind of looks to me like Sam may have really kind of been intrigued by what you can't have, you know, so to speak, more than what he could have. There's, yeah, a dreamer, a fantasist. And the past. I think he might even have some illegitimate. I'm not going to say illegitimate. That's just such a crappy word. But I think he may have some children, because I do think that he was with a lot of women. And I think fathered, maybe unbeknownst or beknownst, other children. I just got a flash of that. But he was a romantic as well. But yeah, I do think lots of women and drinking, and I'm getting the bars, and I'm getting nightclubs, and a lot of traveling, a lot of jealousy there. I think letters, communications found. Woo! Yes. So I think Sam Cooke was, according to my cards, I feel it killed by a male. And I believe it had to do with jealousy and a long, ongoing, established pattern that Sam had of drink, sex, and liking perhaps women that were not so available. So there you go. There's my reading. Let me know what you think. Please, if you enjoyed this content or my effort to make this content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, please. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.